Okay. As long as I don't click out of... Oh, never mind. That could just... Fucking hell, what the hell? I don't understand this. Okay. Jesus. It's annoying as fuck. I remember having this problem with other RPG Maker games. But I think the thing we want to look at is Secret to Happiness. Number of your troubles, cut them in half, easy as ABC. Originally, when I was looking at those numbers on that puzzle, I was thinking about turning them into letters, but it didn't exactly work. Number of your troubles, cut them in half, ABC. So that was down here, right? Now we just have to figure out what order to arrange them in. 10, 24, 10, 2, 28, 30, 36. So 10, half of 10 is 5, E, 24, 12, L, E again, L, A, L, E, A, 14, L, M, N, E, L, E, A, N, 30 is 15, E, J, O, 36, 18, J, O, P, Q, R. So if we arrange those numbers, the only logical way we can arrange them is to spell Eleanor. Which has to be what will get us in here. Okay. L, Le, Nor. It opened. Let's see what's inside. It's a book? Journal or diary? Read it? Sure. I'm impressed, Kyle. You actually managed to find one of my diaries. You made the first step on your long, hard journey for answers. Scattered throughout the school are more books just like these. Books which contain not just my story, but my memories as well. Don't mean that figuratively either. I want you to feel every moment of suffering, every heartbreak, every tiny painful detail that made me into what I am now. Maybe then you'll finally understand what you've done. The risk of sounding trite and cliché, I guess you could say it all started with the death of my mother. I was bored, and she and my father both suspected something was different about me. It didn't take too long for a diagnosis to be made. Cerebral palsy. A lifetime of hardships and struggles. And most of all, an uncertain future. Dad left us soon afterwards. It all happened so long ago that I can't even remember his face. All I remember was the gentle warmth and kindness Mom gave me. But Mommy, it's so far away. I can't do it. Don't worry, Dolores. You can do this. I know you can. Mommy will be right here to catch you if you fall. There you go. Easy does it. Mommy, I did it, Mommy! I walked all the way to the couch! Great job, sweetie. I'm proud of you. Let's see if you can walk back to Mommy. My mom, she could have easily let me languish. Could have easily chosen to pity me, to pity herself, to regret my very existence. Which I feel like is a too common outcome for parents of... I can't really speak for this, but she never did. As long as I can remember, she believed in me. She pushed me to be my best, even when no one else expected much. And most of all, she accepted me. She never saw me as a burden or wished I was different. I could always count on her to be there for me, even when the rest of the world wanted nothing to do with me. Then the cancer took her away from me. Mom, why? Why did this have to happen to you? You weren't supposed to die yet. What's going to happen to me now? Who's going to be there for me now? I don't want to be alone. I don't. Despite her wealth and fame, it seemed like most of my family wound up dying early. As a result, the only person left to take care of me was my aunt. Strictly speaking, I wasn't alone, but I might as well have been. Dolores, what do you think you're doing? I'm just going to get a book, Auntie. By yourself? Oh, sweetheart, what if you fell and hit your head? I just wouldn't know what to do. I won't fall. I can do it by my... No, you don't need to do that. Here, let me take care of this. Your poor mother, God rest her soul. She didn't put you in my care so you could get yourself hurt. Thank you, dearest. You know how your aunt worries over you. Now then, what book were you looking for? Annie was exactly the opposite of my mother. She was coddling and condescending. She made me feel like a helpless child, always trying to protect me from everything. Rather, she was trying to protect the money I was going to inherit. I guess that was when I began to realize just how invisible I was. How little I was worth to the world, even with my family's renown. The more I did, the deeper I sank into the loneliness. Damn. What the? Those are memories that I just saw? She has the power to do something like that. Damn it, I can't get it open again. She really does want me to find those other books after all. But where do I start? 8/21, August 21st, my dear mother's birthday. Now that she's gone, I keep it close to my heart. I try to visit her grave each year on that day. Even at school, I found ways to remember it and keep her memory alive. 8/21, huh? Am I gonna die if I open it wrong? Okay, let's just get through this. Yeah, there's blood. So, it was 8/21, mother's birthday. So this is Charlotte's locker? What's in here? What? Oh fuck, oh fuck. A dead body. Oh god, this is so fucked up. Hold on, something in its mouth. Elevator key. survived a few iterations, didn't we? Hey, can I ask you a question? Sure thing. Have you ever lost someone important to you? Someone important? Yeah, I have. You have? Does it ever get easier dealing with it? So it was Serena. Can you live without the love and kindness they took with them? I'm still waiting on the answer to that, to be honest. So we read the Diary of Loss, and that changed. So that means... Well, I guess we got the... Oh, that went right to the top. Use the elevator key. Alright. Let's see what's in the art room. A lot of art. But the angels carry your burden in a way they never could for me. Oh, well, I made it across. Baseball bat. Sure. Stench of mildew. I said what? Oh! Oh! Okay. I had to try. Had to try. Come on, Kyle. Haven't you ever heard the phrase, don't step on a crack or you'll fall and break your back? I guess technically you fell and broke your neck. But enough semantics. Only a fool will put their weight on a floor so fragile. If I were you, I'd come back when the danger's past. But really, that's only a suggestion. If you'd truly like to fall to your doom again, be my guest. Death will give you no escape from this world after all. Okay. I got my baseball bat. The forger's hand. The mastermind. The liar's tongue. He's angry. I'm going to go out of my way to dodge the cracks. And the X button stopped working again. Great. Heartbreak. I'd really like to be able to... Alright. not miss this part about RPG Maker games. Alright, now, we know what we need to do here. Money-eating son of a bitch, take this! Take the elevator key. Take the baseball bat. Hurg! Whew, that did the trick. Key of loneliness. Alright, baseball bat is gone. Now, something in here said loneliness. Is that you? Yeah, I remembered correctly. Key of loneliness. Readable condition. Guide to mobility disorders. Cerebral palsy, or CP, is a broadly defined group of motor disorders originating with the brain. While the causes of CP cases are often unknown, neurological damage often occurs before, during, or shortly after birth. Symptoms of CP manifest in different areas of the body and at varying degrees of severity. Some individuals may have impaired movement of a single extremity. Others may have limited or no mobility throughout their entire body. Though it is often associated with intellectual disability, only 1/3 of people with CP have comorbid cognitive disorders. CP can also involve seizures, muscle spasms, and ataxia. I feel like ataxia is the when your muscles deteriorate. I'm not a very scientific man, though. Hamlet, Prince of Denmark, main character of the play, son of King Hamlet, nephew of Claudius. Goes to his father, murdered by Claudius. Struggle between his conscience and his desire for vengeance. The struggle takes a toll on Hamlet's mental state, and over the course of the play becomes directly and indirectly involved in the death of several major characters, including his own mother, Gertrude, and his love interest, Ophelia. Ophelia, the daughter of Polonius and sister of Laertes. Uncertain romantic relationship with Hamlet. She has feelings for him. His eternal struggle. Slipping sanity calls him to lash out at Ophelia and refute her. Ophelia driven to madness. Drowned in a brook. Suicide. Romeo and Juliet. Juliet visits Friar Lawrence, secretly wed her to Romeo, stage her own death, run away with Romeo. Romeo is not informed, slays Count Paris, all is well, poisons himself, Juliet is dead, Juliet wakes up, kisses his lips, Romeo's dagger, yep. Demons in Judeo-Christian mythology and legend. The exact nature and origin of the being known as Moloch, also known as Molech, Melech, or Molcom in the middle, is unclear. Yes, no, maybe so. However, likely began as a religious practice or deity in ancient Semitic culture. The practice Moloch involved human sacrifice, particularly that of children as a deity. As a deity, it was the being to which these children were sacrificed. The practice of child sacrifice and the worship of Moloch were especially forbidden by the laws of the Jewish people, as stated in Leviticus 18:21. Do not give any of your children to be sacrificed to Moloch, for you must not profane the name of your God. I am the Lord. In the centuries, Moloch has reappeared as a figure within demonology, grimoires, classical literature, and Shin Megami Tensei games. usually as a demonic entity or a metaphor for death, destruction, and savagery. Okay. I feel like that's something. Rise of a Giant. History of Roth Industrial League. Leading figure within the oil and energy industries. Yikes. Billions. 1934 by H. Jericho Roth. Analysts expected it to fail due to the lingering effects of the Great Depression and dwindling profits. Further fueled by news that Roth's infant son, Isaac Montgomery Roth, had mysteriously gone missing. Has emerged from his family tragedy not as a broken man, but as a sharp-tongued, ruthless businessman. Within a few years, company profits had skyrocketed. After the economic boost provided by the Second World War, Roth Industries was among one of the highest valued corporations in the nation. To this day, it continues making waves in the industry. Many CEOs have tried to emulate Roth's incredible underdog story. Very few have succeeded. When asked about his secret before his death in 1972, Roth had only this to say: "Praise be to Moloch. My only secret is a lifetime of hard work, smart decisions, and the unwavering willingness to do what's necessary, like sacrifice my infant son to Moloch." Franz Liszt and his works. One of Liszt's most beloved piano works is Lebensdrama No. 3. Ah, that's gotta be what Claire was playing, right? So I was entirely off base. I really hope that someone in the comments recognized the piece that she was playing back then and corrected me. A third in a series based upon themes of love in various forms published in 1850. Although the piano solo was the most well-known version of the piece, there was also a version written for soprano voice, with lyrics from a poem by Ferdinand Freiligrath. A poem whose title translates to "Love as Long as You Can," contains themes of cherishing the person one loves and regret for not fully appreciating the time one has with them. Liszt, eh? Lady of Shalott by Alfred Tennyson, an introduction. Victorian ballad based upon the Arthurian legends. English poet Alfred Tennyson. Story of a nameless woman locked away in the castle on the island of Shalott, sitting within a river that flows to the mythical city of Camelot. Due to a curse that has been placed upon her, Lady cannot watch or participate in the events of the world outside of her tower. Instead, she can only see them through a mirror as she weaves. One day she sees the image of the handsome noble Sir Lancelot in her mirror. Allured and curious, she looks outside, bringing upon her the curse she has feared for so long. Knowing that her end was near, the lady escapes her tower and sails toward Camelot in a small rowboat, where she tragically dies of exposure. Later on, the people of Camelot find the lady's body floating on the river and take pity on her, including Sir Lancelot, who remarks that she had a lovely face. That is a rather sad story. Oh, I read this already. Oh shit, not again. Come on. Oh, stop it. Okay, I need to get out of here. Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, very good. Okay. This is where those pages come into play. Lay their dreams of love to rest. Room in the castle. Hamlet. This is Ophelia. This is the Lady of Shalott. So of course we have to see what the game over is. Oh, okay. Good. So obviously she takes, she's very, relates to unrequited tragic maidens in here. But I mean, she deserves someone to be friends, to be your friend. She deserved that. Whatever else Dolores did, she deserved that. What now? Oh. Please smush me. Please smush me, yeah! Oh, Kyle. Clearly you haven't been paying enough attention in English class. 3 works of classical literature. 3 women dead at the hands of their unfulfilled dreams. Surely you've actually bothered to read the text. You could figure out the answer. Go ahead, give it another try. And do your research this time, won't you? I do very much enjoy these sequences. They're very good. Very good. Okay. Oh, 0 triggered it. The fuck? Okay, this is Ophelia. Number 3 is Romeo and Juliet. The Lady of Shalott. Alright, torn page 3 inside. Oh, book from downstairs. One of the immovable ones. Let's see what this one has to say. Read the diary? Of course. I'd say that things didn't go much better in school then, at home, but that would be an understatement. I was never very popular at any of my schools, for obvious reason. But when I entered high school, I found myself in a wolf's den, crawling with a whole new breed of scum and degenerates. Can you believe that bitch? What bitch? Don't tell me you actually asked to copy her homework. Come on, cut me some slack. Dr. Bird would have killed me if I didn't turn something in. Yeah, well, you should have picked someone else. Everyone knows how much of a snob Dolores is. You're telling me. You know what she said when I asked for her worksheet? If you've got time to beg, if you've got time to study. Ha! She thinks she's so smart, doesn't she? Well, there is a reason you wanted to copy off of her. Whatever. You know what I mean. Still pretty big talk for someone like her. I mean, I may be dumb, but at least I'm not stuck in a goddamn wheelchair. Well, Whoa, hey, don't you think that's a bit, harsh? Yeah? Who cares? She just takes up space for the rest of us anyway. Oh, damn. God, why don't they just put her in her home already and spare us the damn? Jesus. That's not cool. That's not cool at all. What the fuck? It wasn't just my disability that fueled their ire either. They envied my grades. They knew how wealthy my family was. The nail that sticks out hardest, the nail that sticks out gets hammered down. I just so happen to stick out more than most. Huh? My books. What happened to them? They're all... Uh-oh. Looks like someone trashed your books. Oh, too bad. Can't play teacher's pet when you don't have anything to study with, huh? What the fuck? You. Ha! What are you gonna do? Run over us with your chair? Dude. The fuck's... Whoops. Clumsy me. Don't worry about it. I'm sure she'll be able to buy new ones with all the money she wipes your ass with. The fuck. Hey, you're implying she can? Oh, God. Jesus. Jesus Christ. School called it a problem with peer relationships. Guess they couldn't be bothered to call it what it really was. Bullying. Counselor tried to help, but there's only so much you can do to make people stop hating your very existence. The worst part of all wasn't the hatred from bullies, it was the complete indifference from everyone else. Wait for me! Oh, Neela! No! Neela! No! Oh, can somebody... They didn't do anything. Please, someone, anyone, help me. Help me. It was those days of torment and silence that I learned to truly understand the meaning of loneliness. The feeling that you really are invisible to everyone. The burden of that feeling crushed me, yet hardly anyone seemed to notice. So to escape it all, I hid within myself. I hoped, I wished, and I dreamed. Dreamed of something I'd only read about in books. Something that I wasn't even certain was possible. True love. A fairy tale romance where the prince swept the princess off her feet. Where he would rescue her from the dragons that plagued her life. Unconditional love. From a boy who would finally accept me for who I really was. Call it childish if you want. Call it trite, sentimental, unrealistic. You can even call it dreaming if you want. But goddamn, you deserve someone who cares about you. To me, it was my hope. My chance at happiness during a time when I had none. It was my precious dream. My one reason to hold on in an empty, hopeless world. It's the kind of thing we'd like to think that we'd goddamn loops. Okay. Oh. Small key. I think I know. There's some place we need to go first. What happened there was the kind of thing that you'd like to think that you'd stand up and stop if you saw happening, but you might have seen small hints that it was happening, but not enough hints to actually bother involving yourself, though. Sometimes I feel like I'm growing more invisible every day. No one ever just stops noticing me. They always walk by without even bothering to smile at me. Or they see me, they know that I'm there. They no longer see me as anything important. They don't even acknowledge that I'm a human. Maybe it'd be better off if I weren't human, or if I just disappeared altogether. Dolores. I think I know what I need to do with this. Rodenticide. Yeah, let's just take it. We still need a scalpel to deal with that. But for now, I think Dolores said the obvious solution to the puzzle in the dining hall. Let's see. Nope, don't eat me. Don't eat me. Apple? There. The bait is set. Oh! Oh shit. Nope. You gotta be kidding me. I used rat poison. Bromadulone? Oh, 2 to 5 days. Oh. Are we gonna use sarin gas? We're gonna use something. Anything else in here? Something else is back here. Sure. Small vial with label on it. Sarin! Alright! Nerve gas? The hell? Don the safety gear. Can we die from the sarin? If we run with the sarin, can we die? Just a morbid curiosity of mine. Let's go up the elevator. I don't know why I'm doing this, but Okay, we just died normally. We didn't die from the sarin gas we were holding. Okay. It's worth a try just to see if something fun happened. Alright, you stubborn little bastards. If their advice won't kill you, this sure as hell will. This sure as hell will. Paper is pretty, you can gas anything with it. Are we really gonna lace apples with this? Sarin laced apples. Radical. Okay. Try this again. And send those fuckers back to hell where they belong. Okay. Seems like that was effective. Not very pleasant, but effective. Yeah, they're dead. Key of doubt. That'll get me into the administration office. Oh! Alright. Alright, we're dead. Guess we shouldn't have walked back into a room with toxic sarin gas. That didn't go well. That didn't go well at all. Ah, wow, Kyle, you really are something. You took such great lengths to protect yourself from a horrible, painful death, only to be done in by your own carelessness. What did you think was going to happen, poking around in a bunch of contaminated corpses without protection? Alas, it'd be such a shame to let our game to end in such an anticlimactic way. So I suppose I'll bring you back. Just be sure not to make that mistake again, won't you? Yeah, don't worry. I won't make that mistake again. Okay, don't touch the rat corpses. This is doubt. We've successfully used all our items. And when we return, we'll explore the doubt building.